my opinion, the English language is a Germanic language that originated in England. It is the most widely spoken matter. It is international language.
Definition of English. Language used around the world. English language is one of the most common language used around the world.
English is unique language that is promoted in education, the different people, and it is the language of time.
In my opinion, the definition of English. English is a Germanic language that originated in England. It's the third most widespread mother tongue in the world. 402 million people according to 2002 census.
In fact, English is the West Germanic language that was spoken in early medieval English and is now a global lingua franca English.
English language is of the most common language used around the world.
The language of the people around England and used in many areas now are frequently under British culture.
In my opinion, English is one of the international languages that spread all over the world. The world because of it is international works and school and it is used to communicate around the world.
In my opinion, English language is one of the world's predominant forms of communication with its influences extending over as much as plus 2 billion people globally.
Modern English sometimes described as the global language, also regarded as the first world language.
In my opinion, English language is one of the most common language used around the world. There are many people who speak English.
English is a West Germanic language first spoken in the early medieval England, and which is becoming a leading language in international discourse in the 21st century.
Language and Latin language. With my short story how English language originates.
There was a country called Germanic. There were warriors called the Vikings. The Vikings went to England to obey it. England was spoke Latin language and the Vikings was spoke Germanic language. And when the Vikings arrived in England, the Germanic language mixed with Latin language and became an English language.
English is now a language in international information. In order to understand the world's largest sector and facilitate communication between you and the English is the most important tool at all.
In my opinion, the language of English is the third most spoken in the world. The Germanian language originated in England. Also, the Latin English mixed with the Germanian language and became the English language.
English language is one of the most common language used around the world, and it is spoken as the first language in many countries.
In my opinion, the English language in the world. In addition to it is widespread in the world. In my opinion, English language is one of the most common languages used around the world.
Yes, my friend said everything, but my opinion, the English language usually used in many varieties throughout the world.
The English language is one of most common language used around the world.
Second, importance of English. English as it's spoken today, English is the common language in many areas such as politics, science and technology. English is the working language of many international organizations. English more internet language are used. English is the language of global media.
Importance of English. English will give you access to some of the world's best universities.
In my opinion, English language is one of the most common language used around the world. There are many people speak English as an active and many more speak a second language.
Learning English is one of the most common languages around the world. Learning English is so important because it is a very common language.
There are so many benefits of learning English and they can be found in many sites, such as in international business community technology field, education and the social life in international business environment. English holds an important role to make the business goes well.
In my opinion, English is a
English opens new career opportunities. English tests can get you into school. English is the top language of the internet. Learning English can make you smarter. Studying English can help you get a job.
Although English is not the most spoken language in the world, it is official the language in 53 countries and is spoken as a first language by around 400 million people worldwide.
In my opinion, English language is known as the International Information Network City. English language gives you the opportunity to enter the best universities in the world. It improves your skills and boosts your confidence. And we have English is one of most widely spoken languages.
Internet and technology is called faster English language as fast really English language in the world. So when you are learning or speaking English, you can travel any city, any country in the world because English language use it in airports, hospitals, museums, and urban stores.
In my opinion, English is the language of the modern era, and English is the language of the scenes. English is important because we need them when traveling from a state to another. English is important because it can spread a global language.
Learning English is so important because it's very common language. I learning English because fun once you learn the basic of it. When you can speak it, you can communicate with the people from around the world.
In my opinion, the importance of English are knowing English increases your chances of getting a good job in multinational companies within your home country or working abroad.
The English language in our time is considered a contemporary weapon with which a student who is proficient in this language can open doors and gaze for himself in various areas of life.
Modern English is usually described as the first universal joint language. In international combined language in communication, science, trade, aviation, entertainment, radio, and business.
English is a global and scientific language. We learn the English from the science and technology.
In my opinion, English language is so important because it is most widely used in communicating around the world. Also, it is playing a major role in many sections like education, medicine, engineering, and business.
The English language is a communication language. Therefore, it's very likely that if you meet someone another country, you will both able to speak English and help you to a global citizen. The English language is the internet language and communication language and a world language.
In my opinion, English language is important because it's the most widely used in contact around the world. It's playing a big role in many sections like education, medicine, engineering, and business.
English is the language used in business, science, and technology. Learning English will increase your chances to get a job, participate in these countries, and improve networking skills. English helps you increase your educational opportunity.
My opinion, learning English is so important because it is very common language. It is fun to learn English language.
The benefits of English stimulate the brain, earn more money, one of the best travel language, help you get into big schools.
In my opinion, English is official of my types of university subjects.
Communication language become the primary method for delivering or sharing information. One of the most widely used language in the world is English, and by speaking English, I can communicate with other people in an easy way.
It's most widely used in communicating around the world. Also, it is spoken as the first language in many countries. I am learning English because I love learning new language. I am learning English because it is the world language of the most anywhere. I go, I can find someone who speaks English.
The English language opens the door opportunity for you. English is one of the most widely spoken language. The English language is the language of science, of some of eyes, of literature in the world.
I am learning English because I love learning new language. I am learning English because I think to travel to America.
Here, we learn English because it is a very common language, and when we can speak it, we can communicate with people from around the world.
In my opinion, English language is a very common language, and we can speak it, we can meet with people around the world.
Opinion, mind exercise, a means of entertainment, you can easily travel anywhere in the world.
English is becoming more and more important. Why do you think that?
English language is a world language. The most of different science book writing by English language, like medicine book, engineer book, and so on. All application machines writing by English language.
I agree.
How many words in English?
In my opinion, British, American, German.
Review is one of the easiest way to read English. Explain why.
Because this is language and cannot be forgotten.
Yes, I agree. Because it keeps the things you have studied in your mind.